Hi, everyone. I'm Colin Shannon, and today we'll be discussing a strategic media plan focused on improving fan engagement for the Houston Dash, a team in the National Women's Soccer League. This plan outlines key strategies to build the gap between growing national interest in women's sports and local fan participation here in Houston. So, despite a growing interest in women's sports, with the NWSL and WNBA seeing unprecedented growth in viewership and sponsorships, the Dash struggles with low attendance and limited fan interaction. This is despite playing in the fourth largest city in the US with an extremely diverse population. This plan focuses on closing that gap through strategic use of various media types. A little bit of background on the Dash. They started playing in 2015, but they've only had two winning seasons, one playoff appearance, and one Challenge Cup win since that time. They also have limited social media use, and community engagement outreach is limited to joint events with Houston Dynamo FC. So, when we're building this media plan, we'll look at the media visibility that the Dash currently have. To elevate this media visibility, any media plan must include both traditional and digital media outlets. This list focuses on both local relevance and national expansion, ensuring that the Dash's strategic media content reaches a diverse range of sports fans, from traditional audiences to digital native consumers. Developing strong, consistent messages is vital to the Dash's media strategy, especially as the team seeks to elevate visibility, deepen fan engagement, and differentiate itself within the competitive Houston sports market. The three most important messages that the strategies in this plan focus on are empowering women in sports, community driven excellence, and innovators on and off the pitch. These messages are aligned with the team's values, used all across communication platforms and media actions, and should be evident in all actions taken as a part of this plan. To transform fan engagement and position the Dash as a prominent sports brand in the Houston market and the NWSL in general, any solutions must use a structured approach rooted in SMART objectives. The SMART objectives for this plan include increasing social media engagement by 50% across all platforms, implementing a new AI-powered fan personalization platform, and increasing home game average attendance by 20%. Some strategies for addressing this challenge. That while the Dash have multiple social media accounts, more efforts to highlight player personalities can humanize the team and make fans feel more connected. To that end, the Dash should focus on showcasing community engagement, tailoring messages for different fan groups, and supporting players in developing their own media presence. Fans who engage with this type of content are more likely to develop brand loyalty, which helps increase fan engagement. And then an AI driven model is one that the Dash should adopt to increase media visibility in this market and also nationally. They can generate automated, customized highlight reels, news alerts, and recommendations based on fan preferences. Also, they could prioritize fan reach and accessibility by embracing streaming platforms and niche media channels such as Twitch, Roku, and YouTube to distribute content. This allows the team to meet the fans where they are. To achieve their goals, the Dash can do a few things. First, they'll launch a comprehensive social media campaign called hashtag Dash Direct. This campaign will focus on creating emotionally engaging and interactive content, including weekly behind the scenes videos of players' lives on and off the field called Dash Diaries, live QA sessions on Instagram Live and X, Twitter, and interactive polls. Additionally, a weekly social media event named Fan First Fridays will encourage interaction through giveaways, Q&A sessions, and spotlight features. Secondly, the Dash will implement an AI-powered fan engagement platform that collects behavioral data on fan preferences and delivers customer content such as curated highlight clips, promotional offers, and player-specific stories to individual users. These content and performance metrics will be used to target distributions of high-performing content and ensure broader visibility amongst key demographics. The data will also be used to tailor outreach to media partners. Finally, to support the new focus on technology-driven metrics and storytelling, as well as sustain their efforts and support long-term scalability, the Dash will hire 3 full-time technical communication specialists. Their role will be to research AI and data platforms and investigate how to leverage the department's current media tools to support the team's strategic media plans. They'll lead the efforts to implement the new AI platform, oversee social media analytics, and collaborate with content creators to ensure brand consistency and audience alignment. To enhance fan engagement for the Dash, structured and strategic evaluation metrics are essential. By aligning output, outreach, and outcome metrics with the SMART objectives described previously, the organization can ensure both tactical execution and strategic impact. For tactical execution, they should look for posting 5 or more times per week, and this can be looked at for a 90% completion rate. They should also fully implement the AI and data analytics plan. For audience reach, share rate mentions and tags, and influencer and media amplification, our target here should be a 50% increase. For behavioral change, we're looking for a 50% increase in social media engagement by the end of 2025, 80% positive fan sentiment in conversations, and a 20% increase in game day attendance for the 2026 season. The total budget here is $315,000. This is broken down to $50,000 for social media content creation, $40,000 for social media advertising, $10,000 for various partnerships, $210,000 to hire 3 full-time technical communication specialists, and $5,000 initially for the AI and data software. For our calendar, this month we're going to hire a technical communication staff. They'll start researching AI and data software. We'll make a media announcement about this campaign, and we'll also be starting the Dash Diary series. In September 2025, we'll have a Dash Connect week, 7 days of social media storytelling and community engagement by the Dash that starts on September 19th with Noche Latina Night. From October to December 2025, we'll fully implement the AI-driven personalization tools, have virtual town halls and surveys, and host some holiday-themed events. In January 2026, we'll do the off-season human interest stories and host a joint fan fest with Houston Dynamo FC. From February to June 2026, we'll have the new season launch. We'll start a Fan First Friday series and a Fan of the Month initiative, and of course, we'll continue monitoring our metrics. In conclusion, this plan seeks to bridge the gap between national interest and local fan participation here in Houston. We want to enhance public reputation, brand recognition, and long-term stability. We want to grow our fan base, deepen community ties, and further brand reach, and we want to invest in media strategies to meet those goals. Thank you for joining me in looking at the strategic media plan for improving fan interaction with the Houston Dash. Have a great day.